And it's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. And good morning to you. Joyce, Sharman, Jim Rickard are with us this morning, the two co-chairs of this year's United Way campaign. Another of the big events is coming up, and the United Way Super Bowl is scheduled for the, February the 7th?
February 5th.
February 5th. 5. Gotcha, Joyce. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, voted best personal injury law firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people, with Jim and Joyce this morning. Jim Bishop from Romeo's and Luke McKelvey from Levity Brewing, two of those organizations which are going to be contributing soups to this year's Super Bowl. Good morning, everybody.
Morning, Todd.
Morning.
It's good to have you all with us here this morning. Let's start with our chairs. Joyce, this is a big event that became an event a few years ago that has grown and is about as tasty an event as you can get, isn't it?
It is, and we're so thrilled to have all the participants. There are even more this year, some new ones. Mm-hmm. So it has grown. And how many years has it been?
I can't remember, but we're excited. We have Romeo's, we have Levity, we have Spaghetti Benders, Hilton Garden Inn, 9th Street Deli. Lots of delicious soups this year. Can't wait to taste some of them.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're going to learn about the soups that Romeo's and that Levity will have in. Jim Bishop, for Romeo's, this is not the first go-around. It's neither for Levity from Luke. What's Romeo's putting into the competition this year?
Well, this year we're going to feature pizza soup, just something new that we haven't really had at the store before this year. And also our red lentil soup, which is a standard staple at Romeo's. We have every day for the past 20 years. So
Yeah. And when you hit on something that works, you
right.
stay with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, pizza soup. Tell
Yeah,
me
it's
about
interesting.
that.
It's a really hearty soup. Really good for a colder day. Lots of good flavors. It's got sausage, pepperoni, anything you'd imagine on a Supremo pizza. Mm-hmm. No black olives, though, but, a good mix of vegetables, tomato, really good flavors, just every good flavor you can think of coming from pizza. So
Yeah, it's 10 degrees outside right now. That'd probably go good about
good.
No
Jim,
black
is it-
olives in the soup?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
yeah, no black olives.
Jim, is it true the way you make it is you take a large pizza and stick it in a blender?
Well, it's about the renderings of 10 large pizzas. Yeah. And we're gonna not blender it, but we're gonna scrape the top. It's so delicious.
And Jim, what I like about it, I told you, is I love it that it's pizza without the crust. No carbs.
It's so healthy.
Absolutely, it's all the good parts of pizza.
Yeah.
Just all the filling, warm you up stuff that you'd find on a pizza.
Yeah. Well, if they're just taking pizza and grinding them up into a soup, what's Levity doing then?
Well, as you might imagine, we're making a New England clam chowder and a vichyssoise. I think I'm saying that right, vichyssoise, which is
you serve that cold, don't
it's
you?
a little cutting edge. It's a cold
For
soup,
Indiana.
and it's light onion, sweet flavor, and trying something different. But the New England clam chowder, also that one's made by none other than Eric and Tanya Walls. My partner Eric and his wife Tanya that's their specialty. So they're cranking out a big old batch of that stuff for the
little family recipe going on there, huh? Oh man, it sounds, Joyce. It sounds wonderful, doesn't it?
It is, and like the Hilton Garden Inn, they're famous for their beer cheese soup, so they'll be having that on the menu.
Beer cheese soup, and then also a creamy dill pickle soup.
Yes,
Which is also a crowd favorite. It sounds a little unusual, but once you taste it, you're like, that's delicious. I'm going to have a few more bowls of that.
Yeah.
And then 9th Street Deli is doing a Baja chicken enchilada soup, which I'm trying to remember if they did that last year, but from the description, it sounded pretty delicious. And then Spaghetti Benders is doing wedding soup this year, which is another crowd favorite.
I was wondering about wedding soup because wedding soup usually makes it in to the recipe for the Super Bowl. So all of those soups will be available, and so how do people get them?
They can order online or they can call in. We have the number, and it is 724 463-0277. You can call in and order some delicious, delicious soup. It's $8 and includes a drink and bread and a cookie.
Yeah.
And also to order by January 29th. And and you can pick it up at the curb at the Hilton. And if you order more than 5, it can be delivered right to you.
Okay.
Yes,
There you go.
and it's from 11 to 3 on the 5th.
Yeah, yeah. And we're hoping all those soups hold out until 3 o'clock. But at the same time, we want all the
They
soups
might
to
get
be
sold,
gone.
yeah,
Sell out
yeah,
as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
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 But it's become such a popular event, and as I recall, it usually does sell out, doesn't it?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
it does. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Luke, when you guys get involved, this is not the same soups every year that you've provided. There's always something different comes from Levity.
No, and I can't remember any of the soups that we've done in the past. I think we've done New England clam chowder in the past.
Have you really?
Yeah, and it was really popular. We did sell out of that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I can't remember what else we did. though.
Is soup part of every day though at Levity?
It's not. It's not. Once in a while. Actually, this is our anniversary week. So actually, today is Levity's 8th anniversary of
Really?
our opening.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, indeed.
Thank you. It's pretty cool. And but yeah, we have a soup special at our Altoona location this week, and different food specials we have a Reuben and Rachel.
I had a Reuben the other day. It was really good.
It's my
Yeah, I had a
favorite
hot
sandwich.
dog.
My
And it
favorite
was
sandwich.
delicious.
Oh yeah,
Favorite
you went
sandwich.
hot dog.
Oh, it was so good.
YOLO dog.
Yeah.
Favorite.
Joyce goes for the craziest item on the menu, the YOLO
It
dog
was
with
delicious.
chili and bacon and beer cheese and jalapenos. She just dives right in.
Yeah, yeah. And Jim at Romeo's, it's amazing when I walk into that. It's, the smell. Just as soon as you walk in, you're in Italy again. But one of the great things about Romeo's is I just love the atmosphere when you walk in there. And then when you sit down, the foods are so good. Everything that you make there is so good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's everything we make there is as many things as possible from scratch, from hand, like and I have a good staff of talented help to provide those enjoyable meals.
Yeah.
You always
And
have to try to not look at the desserts also.
Yeah.
Because then,
Oh yeah.
then
And the
have to
staff
enjoy
is
the-
so friendly.
Uh-huh.
So friendly.
They really are.
The same at Levity.
They
It's
greet you as soon as
wonderful.
you come in.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that at Romeo's I've never gotten to the dessert menu because
Don't look
fill
in
you
the-
up too
don't
far.
look
that's
in the dessert
exactly
window.
it. You get so filled up.
Oh, absolutely.
Those are things I guess I should be taking home with me.
Yeah, every time I walk in and see those desserts, I hear the saxophone from Careless Whispers playing in my head. It's it's too enticing.
Yeah, and then coming up pretty soon too, we'll be having our heart-shaped pizzas. A tradition for Valentine's.
Oh yeah.
Day. We've been holding on to for the whole time that we've been open as well. So that's right around the corner.
Yeah. Yeah. But first we have to get the Super Bowl going here.
Absolutely.
To benefit United Way of Indiana County.
Yes, yes.
Joyce and Jimmy, the campaign goes on. The Super Bowl, of course, is a really, really big part of everything that you do. And there aren't all that many events left.
No. But, the Super Bowl has so many volunteers, and we really want to give a shout out
Sure.
to them. They really
Yeah.
work hard.
Wouldn't be
and,
possible
Yeah,
without
yeah.
them. We also
Yeah.
have a few event sponsors. If we could really quickly thank the Hilton Garden Inn, CH Fields, Romeo's, of course, 9th Street Deli, Spaghetti Benders, Levity, Insomnia Cookies, Cisco, Market Street Pastries in Blairsville, 4 and 20 Bakery, Giant Eagle, Walmart, Bilo, Martin's, and Schneider Dairy.
And whoever's going to be fanning out on that delivery route, too.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
And
have folks doing that.
I think you mentioned, Jimmy, but you said it was $8, but it includes a cookie. Thinking of Insomnia Cookies.
Yeah.
It includes a cookie and a drink
Yeah.
also.
Some bread.
And bread.
So
Oh,
the
you have to
Super
have
Bowl
bread.
is February the 5th. Between now and then, though, there's another really big event, and it's this
There
weekend.
is. Yes, it's this Saturday night.
Yeah.
And we don't know the count as of this morning, but as of Saturday, we had only 18 seats left.
Oh, my.
So we're almost at 300 people.
This is for the
At the
Ryan
country
Shazier
club,
event at the
yes.
Country Club.
Yes.
With Mike Clark from Channel 4.
Right.
Can folks still get in on it, though?
They can. They
As long as you
to-
have those 18
yeah,
seats?
well, and yes, as long as we have the 18 seats and as long as the country club can accommodate that many late.
Yeah.
So we're very excited about it.
Sure.
It should be a wonderful event. We have exciting live auction items
Yeah.
and some silent auction items. And
Couple
but
surprises as well.
yeah. But
It'll be a
just to
great
hear, and Mike Clark so warm and wonderful
Mm-hmm.
as an MC, and then Ryan and CJ Spatafora.
Spatafora,
We're just
sure.
as excited as honoring him as we are Ryan, because they're both
Absolutely.
beacons of hope
Yeah.
for all of us.
Really are. And the auction items are amazing,
They are.
including a trip accompanied by me to the Lakers game. No, I'm just kidding.
Todd and one guest.
I'm not going. You can go without me. But by golly, folks can end up at a Lakers game
That's right.
in the Sharman seats. How about
Yes,
that?
and my husband's seats. They're we've
Center
had them
court,
for
beautiful.
many years. Center court.
Yeah.
right
Beautiful
front,
experience.
Yeah,
Start
yeah.
to finish.
Wow.
Yeah, sitting amongst, being Los Angeles, you will be sitting amongst celebrities and have special passes for the chairman's room, which is where all the celebrities go.
Yeah.
So you get to go there too. So you'll feel like a celebrity.
Yeah. Luke McKelvey just said, "I want in on that."
So
He's got. He's making his bid right now.
I'd be so awkward and out of place.
you would be fabulous.
All the celebrities would be so excited to see you.
Yeah, they
right.
would.
They would say, "Hey, that's the Vichyssoise guy."
Isn't that Luke that made the fishies? And then Todd also, we just had some dates finalized. We're also having a concert that Levity is very generously planning and hosting for us, which will be Friday the 23rd, and it's going to be Somebody to Love. We'll be the band playing, and then there'll be some beer pong and some other hilarious events.
Live band karaoke.
Some
Yeah,
go.
live band. Oh, yeah, and people love the karaoke.
Do they really,
Oh
Joyce?
gosh.
Oh, you get to
believe
you
it.
get to become a rock star for 5 minutes. You get to sing with a live band, and it's a really cool experience.
I hear Jim Bishop comes and sings all the Romeo's Italian classics.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
You can't get him off the mic.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's going to be a wonderful, fun event.
February 23rd.
speakeasy
Yes.
upstairs with craft cocktails and
Yeah.
more.
Tickets and all that we'll have.
Oh, and celebrity bartenders.
So yeah.
And there's 2 special people that will be getting donations, and whoever gets the most donations gets to.
Gets a delicious pie in the face.
Oh,
Probably
well, then there you go.
coconut cream or apple.
There you go.
or-
Are those 2 special individuals, Joyce and Jim? I'm just
No.
wondering. No?
Actually,
I think one of them might be
Josh.
Luke.
Jim and Luke.
Jim and Luke.
It's a battle
Luke
to the
and Jimmy.
death.
Yeah.
So it'll be so much fun.
Well, people want to see Luke's hair.
Covered in banana
Cheesecake.
cream pie.
Covered-
Cheesecake.
I think a big heavy cheesecake.
In fact, Jim Bishop will be there for that. too.
For sure. Probably
Well, these are all some wonderful events coming up. We need to move on to CBS Sports coming up. But for Super Bowl, it's February the 5th. You can make that call to 463-0277. You can also go to uwindianacounty.org, make your reservation, get your soup all lined up, and it'll be a wonderful, wonderful event. Folks,
And it will sell out. So call by January 29th.
absolutely, absolutely. All right. Hey, thanks all for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Todd.
for having us.
Thank you
It
so
is the
much.
voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com.